Yo, what is up, everybody? Hope everyone is having a awesome day. Thanks for stopping in, and we are getting back on our Rocket League Rank 2's grind. And I have a little bit of an interesting topic for us, but without any further ado, let's find a match and we'll get right into it. As always, we're growing the content. Hope to bring you more variety every day. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed me switching it up. But kind of a topic today is one I've been thinking about, and I'd like you guys' opinion, and my hot take is I believe that COVID gaming could go down as like the best era, as I missed that, the best era of gaming. Honestly, it might sound crazy, but who else here before you get into it can relate that COVID kind of like brought back the gaming grind for a lot of different people. Just for starters alone, the amount of people that got back into gaming during 2020, again with everything going on into 2021, was quite high. I mean, basically every game you got into was full. I mean, it didn't matter if you were a DayZ player, a PUBG player, an Apex Legends player, Call of Duty. I mean, this is a time where everything was just going crazy. Kind of felt like the old days. You know, you get on and you actually had friends online, and some that you hadn't played with in years. It was definitely a different time. I'm not going to take away from the fact that there's a lot of the time frames that obviously was not pleasant, but just from the gaming aspect alone, gaming during COVID almost felt like the OG days of like mid 2000s gaming. There was definitely just something different about it. In general, I mean, even game release wise, there's so much new that came out that was very popular throughout the time. I mean, Warzone, even though in my opinion is obviously went way far from the original appeal of Warzone in my opinion. But I mean, COVID was the big boom for Warzone. Without COVID, Warzone I don't think is as big as it is today, 'cause I feel like this went downhill so much that without the popularity it gained, it would have fell off fast. But I mean, it didn't matter what your genre was, whether it was Call of Duty, you were getting into Warzone. If you're into fun games and stuff like that, I mean, we had Fall Guys, we had Among Us, we had games like Last of Us 2 if you're into single player, all kinds of stuff. I mean, Genshin Impact came out, Animal Crossing if you're into that. Like, just so much different stuff came out during COVID that is kind of underappreciated for how much stuff did come out, as well as all your normal annual releases. I mean, there was, like I said, there's a lot of, I think a lot of us can say that we definitely started playing with some of our friends that we might not have played with for years that hadn't really been gaming a lot just because of life catching up. But what better time to catch up with some friends when everyone's kind of trapped at home and didn't really a purpose to really like do too much during the time frame. Like I said, as a gamer, we definitely took a very bad time frame and kind of made it like our little safe haven. I mean, at that point in time, I mean, our normal life kind of came second to gaming. As a gamer, we're generally like to keep to ourselves in public. We like to deal with our own, and you know, being forced into the world every day. But lots of us that were laid off during COVID, we got that little extra break of we just dealt with the friends we wanted, family. That was all we had, and there was nothing wrong with that. Yeah, we can both agree we're throwing on this one, that's for sure. Like I said, I mean, we all definitely had some, I mean, there's been some crazy errors in gaming when you think about it. I mean, you have the days when like the NAS was coming out. I can not personally speak for those days. I mean, up until, honestly, COVID, my favorite time as a gamer, honestly, was around 2009 to 2012. Which, as a Call of Duty gamer at the time, and for a long time, it was a peak of Call of Duty. But that was the peak times of Call of Duty, and that's why it was peak for me. But during COVID, again, so much stuff was kind of just going crazy. With lots of the time off we had too, lots of us were able to do lots of the all-night gaming sessions, kind of like when we were kids. Again, the responsibilities kind of went to the wayside during it, and again, as controversial as this might be, I know I'm gonna probably get a lot of hate on this one, but I believe I'm gonna get a lot of support on this. Our escape had went from being, you know, not normal, as most people always find gamers that are just indoors, and you know, it's generally a bad thing. Always has been considered to be all throughout growing up, and for a time frame that we looked like the socially acceptable ones, kind of was just like the turn. And also, I mean, with it, it's brought so many like new content creators, so many new, like, so much modded content, as people had a lot more time on their hands. For those of you, again, I apologize if you did get it worse than most, but like lots of us, like me and my boss, for example, we had COVID, and it was just an excuse to, for one straight week, sit home and game. And I mean, again, I haven't been able to do that in years. It brought back just those sessions that just meant so much, that we used to have so many great memories on back in the day. So I want you guys to let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? Do you guys miss COVID gaming, or do you guys have a completely different take than I do? I appreciate any kind of comment, whatever you guys think. Let me know. Again, I know this is gonna be controversial, but I'm excited to stir the pot. If you guys are enjoying this content, again, I'm trying to keep the Rocket League series live, which I can always change, and we can always experiment differently if you want me to focus more on the commentary as opposed to the gameplay. And I am more than okay with that. So we could always experiment. It's just, I want to try to keep some live elements, because what got me into YouTube, always watching it, was the OG days, where it was just, you played some gameplay, you talked behind it. You know, that's how, like, it felt more authentic than just random gameplay with some audio over top. Like, I miss the authenticity of the old YouTube, and that's what I want to try and bring back with this channel. And there's lots of other channels that I come across that are really trying to bring back this OG experience that we all used to have, that brought us to love YouTube. Able to join us together as fellow nerds of the gaming community. Also, anyone who has any ideas of what you guys would like to see for challenge videos, or whatever it may be with Rocket League, I don't know where my teammate is. Any kind of challenge videos you'd like to see on Rocket League, whether it's me attempting to maybe get like champ or something and mouse and keyboard, or as high as I can get, or if you want to see me try and do a no boost series, I can make an account with no boost, see how high we can get. I just want to try and keep it as original as I can, while trying to keep entertaining you guys. And he scores it for me. That's fantastic. And also, I'd like to point out that Rocket League during COVID was so much different than Rocket League is now. The amount of friends on my friends list that I used to have on Rocket League during this time frame was just remarkable. Like, I've made so many friendships just through Rocket League, and honestly, most of them came through that time frame. It's when we still had hope on this game, and it was just a different time. I know the RLCS scene kind of took a little bit of a backseat as we dunk on them right there. That was fantastic during COVID, but that kind of went with any sporting event, esporting event. But honestly, again, it was just so many long day grinds where I put way too many hours into this game. Hit GC for the first time during COVID, and only time since, because now I'm just washed up. I think we can all appreciate that everything kind of popped off during COVID. Now we just gotta try and not throw this game, which my teammate is gonna try and do for me. And now he's not gonna touch that one. Also, let me know what you guys' favorite Rocket League COVID moment was, if you guys have any. Again, we're not gonna get into the please. The only thing I'm gonna ask is, please don't get into the politics side in the comments. This is supposed to be gaming related. As we score for the win, as always, if you guys enjoyed this content, I really appreciate it if you liked it. If you did like it, comment down below what you thought of COVID gaming, and comment down what you'd like to see me try out, and what I can improve for you guys to try and bring you the best content that I can. And if you enjoy the content, you love to see more, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so you're always warned whenever there's a new upload. I really thought this game was going to end in like 30 seconds, so we're going to follow this one out really quick. There it is. So, without any further ado, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and look forward to more things on the horizon. But without any ado, peace out.